Hello everyone, my name is Overgame3 being guys to do some more Let's Play Xenoblade Chronicles X. On the last episode, we basically helped a ton, and I mean a ton of aliens with their perception of life, as we help a new kind of warfare develop, and a marriage proposal gone wrong. Fell compilation 2017. Vine does not exist anymore, and that is a shame. Today, we are in the central, well, in the industrial district as it is, and we shall be doing a good amount of things here too, so let's start off by talking to Robert. My man ended up knocked on by truck, but I've lost contact with him. They were part of a special team for the mission along with the orphan. I left everything to him, and now, damn it. Well, what's his team like? What happened? You have an orphan expert knocked on with them. That was our first time tying a mission like this, so we were extra careful in our preparation. What the hell could have happened? Maybe they went off frontier nav grid. To make matters worse, this was Anna's first field mission. She was our team rookie, but the other blades with our old veterans, so I'll just have to hold out faith and be patient. Forget it. I'm no good at being patient. Apologies for my interruption. Tonam. I don't think we've actively met before. Are you afraid of Tonam? Tonam and I split from the same parent body. In your human terms, he would be my brother. By my estimation, Tonam and the others were forced to flee by primordial creatures. They are presently in hiding and unable to move. The orphans have a special smoke signal for use in such emergency situations. The chances that Tonam will use said smokes are 98%. I'm sorry, there's like a huge fucking sound in the background. I don't know if anybody can hear it. It's actually very distracting and kind of fucking awful. Shut up! Shut the fuck up! Okay, it doesn't matter. Shh. Then it should be possible for you to locate him using that signal. However, in such rescue operation would require the added mobility offered by a blade escort. What the fuck is going on outside? Sorry, it's really distracting. However, any rush rescue would require added mobility offered by a blade escort. Okay, just fucking hey, god damn it. Problem fucking solved. How the hell did you... You know what? Don't matter. I'll do whatever it takes to get him back. Maybe you'll lend a hand, Cross. Lone survivors, summary a special team that has been recently added. Orphans to its ranks has suddenly dropped out of contact. Help him. Help him already? Going back to Noctilum, are we? You have my thanks as well. Still, I think a smoke signal like that would have been spotted already. I've gotten wrong reports. This is a signal intended only for friendly eyes, invisible to all but the Orphe. You will acquire a pair of goggles we wear. Please take these. It should allow you to see the smoke without problem. Thanks. This gives us some hope at least. Good luck in your search. So we have to head to Noctilum and find smoke signal. Luckily, I know exactly where to go. The power of playing the game 5 times. Hot damn. As you can see, riding the elephant trunks, our first smoke signal seems to be relatively clear. And we have a direct path, so let's just take it and see where it leads us. Now, looking at it from afar, I'd venture a guess that they're at the Cold Tree Cape, but that's just a guess. Also, they're in hiding from a primordial creature, so there's most likely like high top on the mountain. That's just me though. We need to just follow the smoke signal, so maybe in the cavern too. Ooh, that'd be very interesting. I don't actually remember where this mission goes, so it'd be interesting. Wait, is that a fucking treasure? Oh, casket. Wait, that's a scene viewpoint? I mean, it is beautiful. I just didn't know that. Yeah, you know what? I'd take that back. It is quite a beautiful view. I just never thought it would have been a fucking scenic viewpoint. Actually, there's a treasure down there. Just give me a minute. And should be right around there. Okay, there we go. Sorry about the detour there. You know, I can't resist that kind of shit. Actually, the more I think about it, I think there's another treasure. Yeah, it should be like another treasure right there. Oh man. I'm sorry, I'm making a pointless detours just to get the fun out of it. But yeah, that was mandatory, alright? Okay, so if we just follow this path, then I think we're in good hands. Okay. Just follow this place. I think you should be fine. I think they're hiding from a simius or something. I mean, I guess that would make kind of sense. They're currently in hiding. Do we have any more information about it? By following the smoke. Okay. So there was 3 smoke. Is that another treasure? So many treasures I haven't done. Okay, sorry about that. I'm really going sidetracked here. Okay, maybe they're in the cave. Like, that's what makes the most amount of sense to me, but it's hard to say, actually. It's great how you can see the smoke signal from so far. Because usually in this game, you don't see the smoke signal as far as it is, so kind of glad they did it that way. My guess they would be in the cave, but I'm not sure about that. I guess there's only one way to find out now, is there? Okay, so I made a pointless 10-minute detour into the cave. Only to realize this is probably like a triangle where you just put like a center location. So I went to the middle one and there it was. So I'm a bit of a dumbass, I guess. You're a human, yes? How did you find this place? You followed the smoke? But how? This smoke should only be visible to orphans. Just who or what are you? Yeah, Xenoblade came to help. And now I understand. You possess a set of our goggles. I'm relieved that you have come. There's a human survivor who needs your assistance. I continue to send up smoke while fleeing from primordial creatures. Marva informed me that being proactive was the most optimal course of action. But human is atop the large tree. You must hurry and help. Also primordial creatures. Kill them. Pretty please. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh my. It appears your scent has lured a primordial creature. I must humbly request that you defeat the beast. I will hide while the human survivor up in the tree. With the human survivor up in the tree. You see, this is a rational human being. Like, not a rational, just a rational being. Of all of the fucking people we've met thus far, he is probably top 5 most rational person who doesn't make dumbass decisions. He proactively takes notes into what he's doing, and he's doing it good, and he's doing it for the survival of others too. There's just one fucking small thing about how he works. He put a smoke trail in a triangle fashion, meaning that he did use a smoke signal correctly. Just the fact that, but here's the problem. He went back and forth on his trail run, running away from primordial creatures. And I'm not exactly sure that's the best way to do it, because the only way he could have put a smoke signal was if he was in danger. So he ran away from the primordial creatures, right? Let's say they did that at Elephant Trunks. So he ran away from Elephant Trunks because he was in danger. Alright, that's fine. And then he runs all the way to the other side to Cold Tree Cape, and then runs back here to Seabound Cold Tree to hide. So he went back and forth on his trail, and I don't understand why. I missed it. Shit, I gotta go down now. Okay, there we go. Whew, that makes more sense. Yeah, that's a good hiding spot, I'd say. Those trees are really something. I am pleased that you are safe, brave human. And I deduce that the primordial creature is gone. I see, this is great help. It is now safe, Hannah. We should be able to return to New LA. We're actually saved? Oh, and thank you so much. Yeah, let's just comfort her. My friends sacrificed themselves to keep me safe. If Kotonam had also been eaten, I just don't know what I've done. This is all my fault, you see? Maintaining the truck was my job, and I got lazy and blew it off. Yeah, people died because of you. We managed to abandon the vehicle and successfully flee into the woods. But the chances of us escaping Notland by ourselves were vanishingly small. And we took a course of action, at least offered some chance of revival. It awaited the help. And now, let us depart. No good comes from lingering here. We need to get to Hana, to the city, before exhaustion claims her. I am also curious to learn more of this long-held soak she so fervently desires. Yeah, I was sure I was just going to die, so I just kept saying I just wanted one last bath. Anyway, thank you all so much. Kotonam and I will head back to the city now. Robert, I got your team back. You should be really happy about that. Only 2 of them survive out of the maybe 5. Maybe more. Kotonam's back, and he brought Anna with him. Though we lost a couple of experienced blade in the process, still, we are very thankful for Kotonam for keeping Anna safe. And to you for going to help them. Of course, you and Yintonam for a hint about the smoke. Lone survivors, mission complete. Results, you rescued Anna and Kotonam survived a long part due to Kotonam's logical warfare behavior. We offer act as our over beats us. It is simply a coincidence that our actions also improve the human's odds for survival. I see. Your Fae are certainly a logical group. Still, it saved Anna's life, and I'm thankful for it. I am pleased that everything concludes well. Now for you, thanks to your assistant Kotonam. Wow, what a nice ending. Only 2 people died this time. That has got to be one of the weirdest endings ever. They're like, oh, hell yeah, people survived. So happy about that. However, that's not the only thing we're going to be doing today. We're also going to talk to Ugo. Ooh, Ugo, what you talking about? Oh, it's you. How's the battle prop treating you? Now you're being smart about you use it. Yeah, it's been a lifesaver. No thanks needed. At first mine was for the sake of the Earth Life Colonization Project, you understand? But now it's for the Xenoblade, so compliments means nothing to me. My only desire is for those stubborn idiots in the army to wake up and take notice. And I need your help for that. Regardless, the design for my next type of battle probes is ready to go into production. This series grenades a melee attack boost effect. This specs calls for 15 units of Miranium. Think you can handle it? Pretty sure I can. I have that right into my little buddy, daddy pants. Right then, go and get that as soon as you can. I've got even more designs for different types of battle probes where these came from. Can't afford to get stuck here, you know? Well, there you go. Everything's set to go. I just need uranium. Ready to blow those doors open into a new combat paradigm. Well, then uranium's the key, so gimme that. Alright, sit tight. I'll whip this up in no time. Each one of these puppies activated blade will be able to take care of the more powerful enemies like it's nothing. Oh, it's beautiful. I'm a proud papa over here. Behold the new series of battle probes, the Melee Attack Probe. Install one of these bad boys in the Frontier Nav Data probe site, and blade fighting in that region will rise their battle melee power attack booster to extreme levels. Come on, give it a whirl. Go punch something huge and have fun. Data probe progress. Mission complete. You give Hugo the Miranium, allowing him to build the melee data probe installed while on board the White Well. In the meantime, I'll get to work prepping my next design. Come and see me when you have a moment. If you get the Miranium, I'll make your combat dreams come true. And that is that! Huh. This episode seems a bit short. That's the only thing I planned for today. That's not true, it's not the only mission I can be possibly doing in the industrial district. There's technically one with Tobias the Dick, but I don't want to do it cause fuck him and fuck everything he stands for. He's a fucking douchebag and I ain't liking him. However, we could be doing something that doesn't take very much time, can grind our team, and actively make us a better member of society. You see where I'm going? We're going for tyrant hunting! Episode 2, The Revenge of the Sith. Our first tyrant of the day is a little bit of a weird one because you technically can access it early. The problem is that nobody actually survives the fight with him. So I say don't bother with it unless you're currently high level. Also, this guy is bothering me, so I'm gonna kill him. Okay, just before we get started actually with the Tyrant, I just achieved rank 10 with my current class. So obviously, I'm changing it to something a little more comfortable, like... Yeah, Wing Viper seems decent, so... Oh shit, I also need to do Psycho Raptor. Ah, fuck this class. Yeah, I'm just going to Wing Viper. See how this goes. But yeah. First Tyrant of the... Where the hell is he? I was pretty sure he was around here. I'm like 99% sure he should be here. Okay, there we go. Okay, I was wondering where it was. Okay, so our first Tyrant is actually Tico the Precious. If you're on the first floor of the Beehive Rock when it comes to Crevice, you should find this Tyrant lying around. It's a bloodier. Now, the interesting thing about this Tyrant is, although it's very, very low level, you are required to beat Chapter 9 to actually fight this thing. Well, it's not actually true. There is a way to reach him without having the flight module. It's just really hard to get to him without it. There's a way to like climb Beehive Rock with a normal scale just to get to this point, but it's such a low level Tyrant. It's actually kind of fucking incredible if you're actually able to beat it without having this flight module. And at this point, well, you're in a fucking scale though, so I don't think it should be of any issue to you. With that said, let's move on to the other one. Our second Tyrant of the day is actually a pretty easy one. If you go right above the East Ebro Ravine, you will find Primordial Meadow, and from there you can see there's a single Germavole laying around, and from that you can fight Limo the Biggest Eater. Now, here's what I'm about to say, because you're probably not getting it. Once again, it's a Tyrant that you need to be a minimum of level fucking... you need to beat Chapter 9 just to get to this guy, so you have no excuses not to beat him. Of course, the Saltat can be a little bit of an issue around, but they really shouldn't be, so I don't think you will have any trouble with those specific guys. Outside of that, I guess he can be kind of strong for a Saltat, I assume. I'm not sure how he can, but once you beat it, the thing I usually do is I just run away because there's no point in it. Once you beat it, you fucking beat it. So, yeah, that's about it. On to our third one. Right next to Ruins on the Sandbank, actually right on top of King Falls, if you go into the left path, after a while, you will encounter Belimger, the Gunhammer. Once again! By the time you're this point in the Bloodier, you either level 30 or above, and from that you most likely have a skill at this point to defend yourself. The fact that it's nucleus can be somewhat dangerous. Outside of that, I don't have much to say. It does have a pretty large health pool for something that's level 30 and large, but if you have skill, you have a lot of burst potential. So I don't know what to say about it. Like, granted, there's a lot of Tyrants in this game that I've either neglected or never fought because I didn't think of that, and also I'm a little bit too overpowered right now for most challenges in this game. I want to say I'm not exactly sure, but just it's easy for me now. That's all I say. Taking it on ground can be somewhat of a pain. I mean, somewhat, but yeah, that's basically it. You shouldn't have no issues with this guy. On to our fourth one. Our fourth Tyrant is up of the southern west side, southern east side of the north coast. From there, you will find an Oxserve lying around. Get close to it, and you will find Rodam the Demon Claw. Rodam the Demon Claw is an Oxserve. You can probably fight it, I guess, on your first run into Oblivia. It's really dangerous, and actually I recommend it more if you're just getting your first skill after Chapter 6 and have a great burst gravity weapon. Here's the thing with Oxserves. Oxserves are actually very vulnerable against any kind of gravity-based weapon. If you have anything to defend yourself along these lines, I think this Tyrant shouldn't be that much problem to you. Outside of that, I'd say he's pretty actually powerful, if you're even level with him. Like I said, if you don't have any gravity weapon, this guy can actually pose one hell of a problem. Luckily for me, I do, and I'm like 8 levels above, so I think the issue is not there. But still, have mechanical weaponry at your side. Be prepared to take some gravity damage for if you have scales around. I'll say it again, kind of dangerous. Can be a little bit of an issue to take down, but outside of that, I mean, it's an Oxer. You fought it before in Sylvanas, you fought it again here in Oblivion. Not that much to say. Let's keep going until we defeat it. Actually, he's pretty close to death. The more I think about it, the more he actually has quite a big health pool. I just realized he has one hell of a health pool. He's taking damage after damage, which is impressive. He took 2 Breaker Crush, and he's still standing with a decent amount of health. Still, 50,000. At one point, you gotta fall. And he did. You think we're done yet? Psych! And the last tyrant we shall be taking on today is... Come on, buddy. Just lock onto... There we go. Rolf the Sonorous. So let's start our fight. Now, Rolf the Sonorous is actually pretty powerful. It is a deceptively strong tyrant. Now, usually when you go and look at Sultai, you're like, this fucking guy? I mean, really? You're saying that this guy is gonna be some trouble. And yes, I agree. He looks very flamely underpowered. And in some cases, he is. Fortunately for me, I am a boss. I have a Breaker Crush. And I am going to smack his little ass in the ground. Now, like I said, he's deceptively strong. I remember my first actual playthrough where I had a lot of issues with this guy. I went in with a level 50 scale and I still got my ass beat because of attacks like this. He has a lot of physical potential, and that's what's so deceptive about him. You wouldn't think he'd be so fit, especially for a fat Sultai and such a fat species. And goddamn, I'm saying fat a lot. Still, I want to say be careful. He does a lot of damage that you wouldn't think. His Flying Megaton, like I said, once again, he is deceptively strong, and you just wouldn't think that, especially from a Sultai. Now, Sultai in the beginning of the game are deceptively powerful once again, but this one in such late game is very surprising. The best thing I can give you, especially when you're on equal ground with him, is just to try and get into combat time and try to achieve overdrive as much as you can, because that gives you a better opportunity to actually fight him. If you don't, then you may just run into a little bit of a problem. You can guard, negating the damage a little bit of your attacks, but yeah, like I said, Breaker Crush isn't even killing him right now, so I guess that just goes to show how powerful it can potentially be. If you have any knockback or topple abilities during this fight, it'd be great. Fortunately, I'm a badass, so I killed him no problem. And with that done, that is going to be it for this episode, people. So, thank you everyone for watching. My name's Overgamer3, and I'll see you all next time.